is Wednesday the 17th of February 2021. This is a video to mark the 24th birthday of Invincible Spirit. He's 24 today. I'm a bit heartbroken that the fact I can't be there to celebrate the big day with him. It's a very difficult day for me, as you can imagine, or for not only me but a lot of people who can't go out or can't go anywhere because of the COVID-19. Apparently it was open for a time and then they had to close it again due to some problems. There was Gardaí had to attend to the stuff because people had been breaking the restrictions law. They'd be going over the 5 kilometres rule, and they had to reclose it again due to safety. So because they're only allowed to go 5 kilometres. They were only allowed to go 5 kilometres. Anyone was only allowed to go to still within 5 kilometres, and some people had broken the rules, so they had to reclose it again. There was Gardaí who were called, so apparently so. But I'm just heartbroken the fact that I can't be there to celebrate the big day with them. He's going into his 18th season of the stud this year. I can't believe it. I can't believe he's 24 today. It's absolutely outstanding. It's unbelievable, and he doesn't look it. He looks magnificent. He looks absolutely incredible for his age. I can't believe how well he looks, and he's done so much for the stud. It's unbelievable how much he's done for the stud. He's holding the place together. He was I was fortunate to have met him in 2017. I know him 4 years. It'll be 4 years this year that I know him. My true inspiration. This is what we want. So hard today that that's what the reason so it's so hard. So we went so hard today for me because I can't be there to celebrate the big day with him. Because he means so much to me, that horse. He's the world to me. I miss him so much. You know, it was extra special. I did a video a while back, as you probably know, what Invincible Spirit means to me, and I showed a lot of footage on that actual day, a lot of footage of Invincible that day, a lot of videos and some of his races and his profile video and some of the stallion trail. I might show some of that again today, and I showed you a clip of video of the creation of his new statue, of a statue being built, his new statue that's in the stud. I showed a video of that statue of it being built up, of all the different stages of it being built, and then the Limestone Statue that's in Irish National Stud by the Stallions Stables area. We have his son at the stud, National Defence. I've met a lot of his family. I met a lot of his daughters. We have 2 of his half sisters last year. I met all his grandchildren, his great grandchildren. I met a load of his family. I met loads of his family. He's doing very well. He's 18 sons. He's got 18 Group 1 winners all around the world. He's done magnificently. You know, he's had a few wins there recently. He had another win there the other day. Another win the other day. Few wins there last few weeks. I didn't get 1 or 2 last week, and he had a win I think yesterday, or the day before yesterday. He's doing like so he's got a lot of Group 1 wins, and he's worth he's insured for 16 million. He's insured for 16 million euro. So yes, that's incredible, absolutely amazing. So yeah, I can't get over that either. They were telling us at one of the tours there. I don't think it was last year, I think it was 2 years ago, they were saying that he's insured for he's insured for 60 million. I think it's something like that. It was a lot of money. Apparently the stud wouldn't take it. Apparently they didn't think it was, they didn't think, you know, because he's old. They didn't need it because he's old, and like, you know, they didn't think it wouldn't assure it. They didn't think, you know, it wouldn't be, you know, they didn't know how long, much longer they'd be used covering, so they didn't think it'd be any use using the money, any point using the money. So I think it's ridiculous. I think they should have kept the money, if you ask me. It would have been a great help too. It would have been very handy with the stud and everything else. It would have been a big help to the stud, you know. So it's absolutely incredible. This is amazing. So he was also mortalised as well, which means they were to keep him alive as long as possible. You know, he's an important horse. He's the most important horse of the stud. He's one of the most important horses of the world. You know, so he's very important to me. This is a very old photograph. This one here, very old one. This is a 1 year. I showed you all these photographs already in my last video I did. This is it's Duchess of Cornwall, I think. This is Camilla Parker Bowles and her visit that she did in 2017, 2018, I can't remember what year it was. This is with Michael Kelly. He's known as staffer. He's not there now anymore. Now he's retired since now. This is by going up towards the Living Legends paddock. This is the Living Legends paddock there, just behind where she's standing. It's a lovely photograph of him, of Invincible. Lovely shot, and she's looking directly at his face, and she's looking directly at him, so she's a great shot. It's one of him now with Patrick Diamond. He works with Bloodstock. He works with Bloodstock. He's the body of the Bloodstock, and sometimes he does the stallion trails, and he works he would organise meetings with some clients, you know, meetings with clients, you know, they have meetings with his clients and meet up with them. Stallion stables, they'd have meetings with some clients and they'd show off some of the stallions to them, and they'd try and look at some stallions, and they'd try and decide which would be the best stallion they would choose for one of their mares to cover with, or something like that on those lines. And Invincible is very popular when it comes to meeting up with mares. He's the most fertile of all the stallions. It's the most fertile of all of them. Yeah, so it's amazing. I shot it from there. This is the photo of his statue here. This is the limestone statue that I was telling you about. I'm not too mad about it now. Liam likes it now. I'm not too mad about it, to be honest with you. I wouldn't. It doesn't make a thing like him for one thing. is, you know, this bay horse. It doesn't look a thing like him. I don't like the fact it's leaning against this base, wherever it's called. I'm not too sure what you call it, but I'm not too, I don't really like the way it's, but I don't like the fact it's leaning against this base, so standing against this base. And I would rather it was on its own, you know, out in the open and in Invincible's colour, brown. I like the stallions, I like the statues they have in Goffs, or you know, kind of those type of statues. That's a kind of statue that I was hoping they'd do for Invincible, something along those lines, something like the one they have in Goffs, you know, and in this ordinary, and in this actual colour, brown, because he's actually a brown. He's a bay horse. He's not grey at all. He's not a grey. He doesn't look a thing like him. Doesn't look a thing like Invincible. And you have his eyes all wrong, his face is all wrong. It doesn't look a thing like Invincible. You look at that statue. If I look at that statue, I couldn't see Invincible in that now. I couldn't see Invincible in that picture now. I just couldn't see Invincible. If I looked at that statue, that statue could be any horse to me. That could be any horse. You know, it doesn't look a thing like Invincible at all to me now. That could be anybody. That could be any horse. It doesn't look a thing like Invincible. You know. And it doesn't even have his name. You know what I mean? At a statue now, on a thing like that, they'd have the name underneath. You know, they'd have the inscription. Inscription underneath the name, his details. You know. The name of the artist, you know, the Invincible's name, the year he was born, his race record or whatever, the name of the artist, you know, the date it was, the date that was sculptured, all that kind of stuff underneath. It doesn't have anything like that, and it doesn't look a thing like it at all. I don't like it, and even like it, but I don't like it at all. So, this is a lovely shot of him now as well. And I know that that handler, but the life of me can't remember his name now. But it's a lovely shot of Invincible. As you can see yourself, he looks magnificent, absolutely magnificent. He looks absolutely magnificent. Just looking at that photograph, you'd never think he was 24 years old. Now, let's see if I get some information about him in this book. This is the stallion brochure for this year. Here we are. Princess Spirit. I need to put my glasses on for this notebook, so excuse me. Now, apparently they changed his slogan. He was known as the King of Speed. Now they changed his look to the Source of Speed. Now he was known as the King of Speed. They now changed to the Source of Speed now for some reason or other. And his 2020 Group 1 winners, Nasif, Valmont Stakes, Group 1, Sun Chariot Stakes, Group 1, Digital Age, Turf Classic Stakes, Group 1, The Cloak of Spirits, Group 1, 1P, wherever 1P is supposed to be. I don't understand what P is supposed to stand for. Tsar of Tsars, Kinman, Cable Bay, Lawman, I Am Invincible, National Defence. Invincible Spirits, average at Tattersall's Book 1 was 250,000 guineas. Sorry, beg your pardon, I can't see that. 293,000 guineas, sorry, I got that wrong, 293,000 guineas. And his Tsar's Green Desert, and his Dam is Rafa, and Danzig, and Barn Courier, Chris, and Al Jazzy, and Northern Dancer, Sir Ivor. So Sir Ivor is in his family. Courtly T, Sharken Up, and there's some of the names that are in his family. And his height is 15'3", 15'3" and a half hands high. That's his height. He isn't that big. He's actually quite small. He is not high, and his fee has gone down to 80,000. And this year it's gone down due to the COVID-19. It went down to 100 grand last year from 120,000. And I have the brochure for 2015 inside. And I have a stud fee for 2015. Hold on, let's see if I can get a brochure from 2015. Now I have two brochures here now. I've got the brochure for 2017, 2015. So I can look up and tell you how what his fee was in 2015. Now this will be out. His fee for 2015 was 100,000. It was 100,000. His fee was 100,000. 100,000 in 2015. That was his fee, 100,000, and that was his fee in 2015 was 100,000. That was his fee. In 2015 was 100,000, and so I'm not too sure how long before it went up to 220,000. I'm not too sure when they did. Probably went up. Probably went up the following year, 2016, a year later probably, but it was he was 16,000. Sorry, he was 60,000 at one stage before that. I think it was before he went up to 100. I'm not too sure. I think it was early 2015 or 2014. I think it was 60. But his starting fee was 10,000. That was his starting fee. This is his old poster, back in 2015, and there was also his poster, his picture, and his poster in 2017 as well. And it's the 2017 brochure here now. Let me see now. Styles, Palestine. I can see Palestine was in the brochures 2015 and 2017. He's obviously in the roster at that time. He must have been in the roster those 2 years. There's a photograph of Invincible there in the 2017 brochure. Nice photograph too, with the Zoom lead staffer, because I can't really see about the Zoom lead staffer compared to 2007. Yeah, he had 120,000 in 2017. And there's the same picture again. Yeah, 120,000 in 2017. Yeah. Yeah, so he has 100 grand in 2015. Before that, he had 60,000, and he was started. He was 10,000. So yeah, so he's been around. He's been up and down, and then he's gone down. He's gone down to 100,000 again last year, and then he's gone down again to 80,000 this year due to the COVID-19. It's actually a lovely shot of him. This is in the 2017 brochure here. This one here, lovely shot of him. Pity it's you can't take it out because it's not a centre page. So it's not a centre page. So it would be looking that'd be lovely on my wall. You know, it's the 2015 brochure now. Yeah. Lord that, yeah, he's gone. Lord Shanker now was in the stud at the time, yeah. He's not there now. There's some more about Invincible there now. More information about Invincible. On the next page. Yeah. He was star of 10 individual Group 1 winners in 2015. 10 individual Group 1 winners. Five cuts and 5 fillies, charm spearers, fleeting spearers, Hooray, Kinman, Lawman, Massoon, a moonlight cloud, Badu, Queen, Walk of York, something York. So he's had a few. So he's only star of 10 individual Group 1 winners in 2015. Yeah. Let's see what he was in 2017. Yeah, it says here, proponent global Tsar of Tsars, with 13 sons at stud. He had 13 sons at stud. He had 13 sons at stud in 2017. He had 13 sons at stud in 2017. And 13 Group 1 winners.